Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. If you're new here, my name is Daisy, and if you're not new, what's going on? Today I'm going to show you guys my curly hair routine and how I get my hair to look like this. Why does it look like that? So if you are wondering how I do those things, go ahead and keep watching this video. Okay, so this is my hair straight out the shower. The only thing that I put in my hair was like this Garnier deep conditioner slash leave-in conditioner. It's this one. It's a smoothing and avocado hair treatment. It's a 3-in-1 mask. You can use it as a mask, as a conditioner, or as a leave-in. I like to use it as a leave-in because it's very lightweight in my hair, but at the same time, it's extremely moisturizing. So I have a low porosity hair, meaning that it is more difficult and takes more work for product to sink into my hair. It helps when you apply heat to it to sink into your hair. So a lot of people have this misconception that heat is 100% always damaging your hair, but that's not always the case. Someone like me, for example, who rarely ever straightens her hair. My hair is not heat damaged per se, but it does lack hydration. So at the end of my curly hair routine, I do like to go in and diffuse my hair, and I feel that helps the products sink in a bit better, as well as helping speed up the drying process. So I already have a leave-in in my hair, like I previously stated. I'm going to use this Camille Rose Honey Hydrate leave-in conditioner, and then I'm going to use a mousse. Now I used to use gel in my hair, but I realized that that was too heavy for my hair. I have a lot of hair, but it's thin, so someone might think that my hair is thick and that gel is the way to go. But me personally, I've noticed that mousse works for my hair so freaking well. This is also a Camille Rose product. It is the spiked honey line that she has. If you do not like the smell of honey or syrup or pancakes, then don't get this product, because this is exactly what that smells like. I've gotten told so many times that my hair smells like pancakes or like they walked into IHOP, and I take it as a compliment. They mean it as a compliment, but this is exactly what it smells like if you're planning on using this product. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to separate from my eyebrows back. And I know it looks like I'm wearing a cape, but this is to keep the water from getting into my neck and stuff.
Nice.
You need to drench your hair with water. And when I mean drench, I mean drench. Like, your hair should be damn near soaking wet when you start applying your products. That's how you're going to get the max definition and max moisturization. Moisture comes from water, so the more water you have in your hair, the better. Now I'm going to go ahead and separate my hair one more time down the middle, and I'm going to clip this side to the side for now. So the first thing you want to do, like I said before, oh my gosh, that looks crazy. Hold on. So the first thing you want to do is drench your hair with water if it's not drenched already. Like I said, I have low porosity hair, so it's more difficult for my hair to retain product or water, so it dries really, really quick. That's another reason why I like to use a moisturizer, because my hair doesn't dry out too much by the time I have to go ahead and style it. Now it is gonna get very messy. You're gonna find product on your floor, on your counter. You can do this in the bathroom, but I like sitting down when I'm styling my hair, so that's why I'm doing it in my room. As you can see, my hair is completely drenched with water. Do you hear that? That means that you have enough water in your hair. If it does not sound like that, add some more water. Now I'm gonna go in with my leave-in conditioner. This product I like because it's sticky and it's lightweight, so I know that my curls are gonna clump up together nicely, and because it's the honey line, I know that my hair is going to be very well moisturized using these products. So I'm just raking this into my hair with my fingers, and then I'm gonna take my wide tooth comb. I'm gonna comb this product through to make sure it's distributed evenly. Your hair will be dripping, and this is what it should look like. If your hair is very frizzy, or if the products seem like they're not working, or it feels like you may not have enough product in your hair, try adding some more water before you try adding more product. Now I'm gonna go in with my mousse. Like I said, I like to use a mousse because it's very lightweight and it defines my hair super, super good. So my curls aren't going to be weighed down at all. Now this is where the magic happens. I like to use a Denman brush to define my curls and brush the product through my hair evenly. I did remove some rows just because I find that my curls clump better this way. The amount of rows that you have on your Denman brush definitely plays a role in how your hair turns out. So if your curls are tighter or whether your curls are looser, you would add or remove some rows. When I section my hair, I like to section my hair vertically. I don't section it horizontally when I'm brushing it. This is because if I'm going to brush my hair down, that's pulling my curls down, and now my curls are gonna sit in an awkward position going down, and I personally don't like that look. So when I brush it vertically, it pulls my hair out and it creates more volume. It helps not stick my hair to my head. I'll take a section vertically about this big, and I'm just gonna brush through it, and I'm just gonna smooth it with my other hand and then let go. Do you see those ringlets? And I'm gonna go ahead and do that with the rest of this section. You see how I'm smoothing it with my other hand and letting go? Do you see that? There are sections like this that aren't clumped together the way that you would like. I go ahead and finger twist it and just help it form that curl better. Now, do you see the difference from this side and this side? All I'm gonna do now is repeat the same thing that I did on this side of my head. A lot of water. I'm making sure the water is distributed evenly. I make sure I hear that sound. I'm gonna go in with my leave-in, about that much. I'm gonna take some mousse and rake that in as well. Now, if you're not using mousse and you're using something like gel, this is where you would replace instead of using the mousse. And I'm gonna comb through and move on. These techniques that I learned and everything that I do, I learned from this YouTuber. Her name is Mains by Mel. I'll go ahead and put it up on the screen so that you can see the way that it's spelled. I can't take credit for all of this. She is a licensed hair specialist, if I'm not mistaken, and the way she explains everything just makes so much sense. So if you're ever curious and you want more information, definitely go to her page. If it weren't for her, I don't know what I would do. If you don't have product dripping on your lap, then you're not doing it right. Look at my pants. Ayo. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and finger curl anything that I don't like. And this is gonna be the time to fix any imperfections. You don't wanna go in and try to fix things when your hair is in the process of drying because that creates frizz. The back of my head struggles a little bit to really be defined and to take in that moisture. So I just like to go in and retwist the back of my head as well. And all I'm doing is taking the curl and twisting it around my finger. Now I'm gonna separate my hair again. And this time I'm parting it in the middle. And now I'm just gonna do the same thing on this side. Sometimes I do like to tie away the bottom or clip it away just so that I don't get it mixed up with the top part of my hair. I broke the alligator clip or crocodile clip that I used to use, so I'm gonna use a hair tie to tie that back, but definitely try and like clip it away or something so it doesn't get mixed up with the hair that you haven't touched yet. Styling my hair has always been something that I struggled with even since I was young. I never knew how to embrace my curls the way that I do now. If you want a video on my curly hair journey and everything that I have gone through and how I've figured out what works for me and what doesn't, just let me know and I'll definitely make a video about that as well. My problem area is the back of my head, like the crown of it right over here. This is where it's the driest and this is where I feel the curls don't like to participate the most. So I pay extra attention back there and put a little bit extra product back there just to make sure everything is uniform. I'm raking the back of my head until it feels smooth, until it doesn't feel rough anymore. I like to scrunch it to encourage the curl, especially because like I said, this is my problem area back here. My lap is drenched. Do you see this? Because I do kind of have bangs in the front of my hair, I am gonna go ahead and finger curl those at the very end just so that they sit the way that I want them to. I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other side now. Now, me personally, I hate styling my hair. I feel like it's such a chore, but I want my hair to be super long. I want my hair down to my ass. In order to have that, I need to take care of it. I can't keep tying it up in super tight styles because all that's doing is creating breakage. So sometimes you got to do things that you don't want to do. Also, when you are brushing it, make sure that you are taking from the roots. Start at your ends and brush all the way up to the root of your head so that you can make sure that you're really getting in there. This would be so good as an ASMR video. Now, when the curl's not cooperating in the back of my head, I don't even need to see it. I can feel it most of the time just because it feels frizzy and it feels a bit dry. So I'll go ahead and just rake like this. I'll just smooth it out with my hands and then I'll recurl it. When I make sure that I pay attention to what I'm doing when I'm styling my hair and I make sure that I put all of my effort into that very first day, my curls will last me 3, 4, 5 days in comparison to before when I used to just wash my hair, throw some products in it, scrunch it and call it a day. It would only last me 1 day, maybe 2 days max if I got lucky. That's not to say that that might not work for you, but if it doesn't work for you, try this routine out. Compare and contrast and see which one you like best. Now that I've styled my whole head, I'm gonna go ahead and focus on the front of my hair. Now remember those bangs that I said that I have? I'm just gonna separate them. And then these I do like to part horizontally because these are laying flat in the front of my head. So I'll take the first section like this and I'll go from underneath and I'll do the same thing. And then I'll go and finger curl these as well. And I'm gonna take that other piece and I'm gonna do the same thing. Now, once I'm done, I'm just gonna scrunch the front up to encourage the curl again. That's what you wanna hear. I'll flip my hair back and then I'll just see how it's going to sit. At the very end, before I diffuse, I like to take a bit more mousse or gel and I like to flip my hair over and really focus it on this back part of my head because it is the driest. Now, before I do that, I'm just gonna show you what my hair looks like. Now I'm gonna take the t-shirt that I had around my shoulders and I'm going to scrunch any excess moisture out of my hair gently. This is going to speed up the drying process tremendously. If this is your very first time trying to style your hair on your own and it's not coming out the way that you want, sometimes your curls aren't used to being treated this way and manipulated this way, so it's not gonna work the first time, 2 times, but after you keep trying it week after week, your hair's gonna get accustomed to it and it's gonna start cooperating with you more and you're gonna see the difference. Just give it a month before you try something new. I remember when I first started taking care of my hair, it was super frizzy and it was just reacting very weird until I started trimming the damage that was there and I started treating my hair the way that it had to be treated and it started taking it, really working with it, and I think that my hair has gotten to a point where now I can let it grow and flourish. Now at this point, you can either let your hair air dry or you can diffuse it, which is what I'm going to do, just because me personally, I don't like leaving my hair wet for too long. When your hair is wet, it's at its weakest point. My hair is already pretty thin and on top of that, I do have low porosity, so I feel that when I use a little bit of heat, it helps the product seep into my hair a little bit better. Before I diffuse my hair, I like to go in with a heat protectant. Do need more. I'm running out of this one, but this is also another reason why my hair is not heat damaged and why I feel protected and safe to use heat on my hair without being scared that there's gonna be a problem afterward. And don't be scared with this product. Don't be shy. Put heat protectant in your hair, babe. Sometimes your product will have heat protectant already in it. So if that's the case, you can go ahead and skip this step if you'd like. Or just to be sure, you can go ahead and do it anyways. I would probably do it either way. This is my diffuser attachment. If you don't know what this is, instead of just using a blow dryer, you use an attachment like this. And this attachment is meant for drying your curls. I put mine on hot and I put it on high just because I like to dry my hair quick. I do not have time to wait. And because I have that heat protectant that I put in my hair with you guys, I feel comfortable putting it on the highest setting and on the highest heat. When you're diffusing, you want to hold it a good distance from your hair and you want to go in circular motions all around your head until it sets. You'll know when your hair sets if you feel it and it feels a little bit stiff. That's when you'll be able to go in and really get in there into your roots and whatnot. Okay, so I'm done diffusing my hair. It's about 85% dry, I want to say. I'm gonna let it air dry the rest of the way and then I'll come back. So my hair is pretty much dry now. I like to take an oil. This one is the Aussie Miracle Moist Intense Hydration Oil. I like this one because it's not too heavy on my hair and it smells so good. Oh my goodness. I rub this between my hands and then I separate any curls that are really, really big and stuck together that I would like to separate. If your hair is crunchy at all from the gel you use or the mousse that you use, you can go ahead and scrunch your hair like this. Go through, separate your curls, soften it up a bit, and you should be good to go. This is the point where you can stretch your hair if you'd like to do that. I like to stretch my hair overnight by using a satin scrunchie. I'll make a pineapple. Overnight, I'll put my hair in a pineapple and I'll put a scarf around it, and that seems to stretch my hair pretty well as the days go by. And yeah, that's basically it. This is my curly hair routine. I wouldn't say that I've perfected my curly hair routine yet, but this is definitely a step in the right direction. My hair feels super soft, and this is going to last me a good 4 or 5 days if I take care of it the right way. way overnight. Keep in mind that your haircut plays a big role in how your hair dries and how it ends up looking. If you cut your hair straight across and you have super tight curls, it may not sit this way. You may want to invest in getting a haircut specifically for curly hair. Go on TikTok, go on Instagram, look up diva cuts or curly haircuts, and look for someone that does the work that you want for your hair. So whatever results that they get, make sure you take that into consideration in who you're putting your trust in, because at the end of the day, hair means a lot to people, and the way someone takes care of your hair is really huge. It can make or break what your hair ends up looking like. Because I've done all the haircuts that I've done and all the trims that I've done, and I've taken care of my hair the way that it has to be taken care of, I know that my hair is gonna start growing. My hair shrinks a lot. As you can see, my hair is down to here. That is why I like to stretch my curls overnight, but hopefully after some time, once my hair has grown a lot more, I won't have to stretch it anymore because it's gonna be down to my butt, and that's just what it is. If you watched this video all the way through, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you guys. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave them down below in the comment section. If you want an in-depth video about how I stretch my hair, or maybe even my wash routine, how I wash my hair, you can also leave that down below, and I'll do my best to get back to you. Other than that, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like these types of videos or you want to see more from me, subscribe down below. And yeah, that's basically it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. That was disgusting. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.